Konnichiwa!
We are here in Japan!
Konnichiwa! I am Tan Thuy, Miss International 2024. Welcome everyone and join us here in the wonderful land of the rising sun, Japan, for the 63rd Miss International Beauty Pageant.
Shining bright, the world's in view. Stronger, prouder, me and you. Every step, the dream is near. A voice of love.
Ledia Peka, Leja Albania.
Cheer on women, raise them high. Dreams are written in the sky. Three things.
Lauriela Martins, Cabinda, Angola!
Miss International, feel the night.
Diane Stephanie Pereira, Misiones, Argentina.
Bella Dela Cruz, Sydney, Australia!
Hearts united, hand in hand.
Jessie Islam, Dhaka, Bangladesh.
We shine across the land.
Elizabeth Victoria Raska, Brussels, Belgium.
The world is brighter because
Paola Guzmán Sánchez, Santa Cruz y Cochabamba, Bolivia.
dreams are written in the sky. Three things come.
Lorraine Lumatelli, Rosário do Sul, Brasil.
Miss International, feel the night.
Bách Và Lạ Số, Comfort, Cambodia. Rachel Margell from Belleville, Canada. Nayeli Bobadilla, Talca, Chile.
Power and beauty,
Hello,
light the way.
Zhenjiang, China.
Passion shining free, together we make.
Catalina Duque Abreu, Medellín, Colombia. Zoe Hoff, Cook Island. Shakira Graham, Siquirres, Costa Rica.
Things come to mind, we sing culture, education.
Rosala Rizzo, La Habana, Cuba.
Feel the night, a crowd of love.
Simona Prochaskova, Znojmo, Czech Republic.
A crowd of love.
Asta Nielsen, København, Danmark. Ana Maspons, Santo Domingo de Guzmán, República Dominicana. Eunice Rivadeneira, Guayaquil, Ecuador. Alba Chegoyen, Santa Tecla, El Salvador.
Felicity Feleka, Ethiopia. Vera Ariana Alaranta, Tampere, Finland.
Laura Hérault, Martinique, France.
Portia Equiamensa, Tema, Ghana.
Daniela Palusi Piraeus, Greece.
Hilda Gutiérrez, Chiquibula, Guatemala. Maya Kaniali'i, Hilo, Hawaii.
Irma Handal Pineda, Ciguatepeque, Honduras.
Alicia Moy, Hong Kong.
Rush Sindhu, Nagpur, India.
Melissa Safiera, Jakarta, Indonesia.
Egle Frutauro, Naples, Italy.
Shante Jarrett, Montego Bay, Jamaica. Ainotaki, Yamanashi, Japan.
Keep on winning, raise them high. Dreams are written in the sky.
Freedom Tony Karaoke, Kiambere, Embu County, Kenya.
Chilkin, Seoul, Korea. Precious Limo Flomo, Bon County, Liberia. Katrina Wen, Macau. Allison May E, Johor, Malaysia. Demi Mok, Gargour, Malta. Narmin Beanon, Port Louis, Mauritius. Natalia Garibay Valencia, Puerto Vallarta, México. Bayırçimik Sigmit, Kavsumbur, Mongolia.
Anna Dirbukai, Tuzi, Montenegro.
Nanizli, Hakka, Myanmar.
Washirim Baisa, Oshinene, Namibia.
Urusha Bhandari, Sudur Pashim, Nepal. Serena de Aguilar, Batu Fedor, the Netherlands. Brittany Pringle, Auckland, New Zealand.
Verónica Iglesias, Granada, Nicaragua.
Fred Choma Ekwebenam, Nigeria.
Nicolina Andresen, Oslo, Norway. Mia Siddiq, Jalem, Pakistan. Ayelen Ríos, Encarnación, Paraguay.
Nati Quijano, Lima, Perú.
Mirna Toribio Esquera, Abra, Philippines.
Hero women, raise them high. Dreams are written in the sky.
Maya Todd, Katowice, Polska.
Education under
Sofia Mata Jorge, Porto, Portugal.
Samirali Allende, Cataño, Puerto Rico.
Manon Kerbidi, Saint-Joseph, La Réunion. Georgiana Popescu, Bucharest, Romania.
Romanova Ekaterina, St. Petersburg, Russia. Tanisha Tan, Singapore. Sinamile Lamini, Johannesburg, South Africa.
Idaira Borges Sena, Canary Islands, Spain. Chaneli Romaya, Dal, Sri Lanka. Chao Yihan, Taoyuan, Taiwan. Efrazia McKinney, Dar es Salaam, Tanzania.
Charupia Buriba Buripan, Bangkok, Thailand.
Umayma Musa, Susan Sakan, Tunisia. Ayşe Sena Şeref, Ankara, Türkiye.
Paraguay, North Caicos, the Turks and Caicos Islands.
Anna Lutsenko, Uman, Ukraine. Sophie Wallace, Glasgow, Scotland, United Kingdom. Nikki Kendola, Washington, D.C., USA.
Sikaza Chandra Folks, U.S. Virgin Islands.
Alessandra Guillén, Caracas, Venezuela.
Nguyễn Ngọc Kiều Duy, Vĩnh Long, Việt Nam.
Yolanda Elizabeth Chimbarami, Mashonaland Central Province, Zimbabwe. And now, please welcome your host for this evening, Mr. Maxwell Powers, together with Miss Tomomi Okada and Miss International 2023, Andrea Rubio.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this very special event. We are gathered here at the heart of Tokyo, Japan, with 80 of the most beautiful delegates from all over the world vying for the title of Miss International 2025. And that means we're all in for an amazing experience. So please join us for the rest of this wonderful evening. My name is Maxwell Powers. I'm a voice actor and MC here in Tokyo. You may have heard or seen me before. Tokyo Olympics, Expo, anime, you can look me up. I am honored to be helping to direct the well-deserved spotlight to the absolutely incredible delegates from around the world who are here with us, along with my fellow presenters.
Thank you, Max. You're right. Everybody, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. 皆さん、こんばんは。This year's competition promises to be the most spectacular Miss International in its history. Back in 2019, I stood on this very stage as Miss Japan. It's such an honor to return tonight as the first ever Miss Japan to serve as your host. And it also have a very special meaning to me. My father hosted Miss International for 22 years. I'm honored to continue my father's legacy here with you tonight. And we are also joined by visitors and pageant fans from all over the world, cheering for their favorites and waiting to see who will take home the crown, just as this gorgeous Queen Andrea did 2 years ago.
Gracias, Mommy. Hola a todos. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Nihon no minasan konbanwa. Winning the Miss International crown on this very same venue changed my life and gave me the voice, the platform to pursue my goals and advocacies. And I'm sure that this will also happen to the deserving delegate who will be hailed as this year's queen. It's not just an honor, it's a privilege to be here tonight as your host to return to Japan for the third time in a row. First as a delegate, then as a reigning queen, and now as your host. And let me tell you, this year is gonna be really hard decision to make because I've been with this delegate since day one, and they are beautiful and intelligent.
Absolutely, Andrea. And we cannot wait to see what happens. Now, we would like to extend our gratitude to the owners and organizers of this prestigious pageant. We would like to thank the International Cultural Association and Miss Paris for supporting all our delegates in achieving the best versions of themselves. Makoto ni arigatou gozaimasu.
これより10名のファイナリストに残りました国民衣装を身にまとった10名の優勝者をご紹介いたします。
And as we mentioned, this year's edition will be the most exciting ever. So we have to keep the race energy up. And we will now announce the top 10 finalists of the National Costume Award. They were chosen during the national costume presentation held on November 16, when everyone marveled at their fabulous costume representing the rich cultural heritage of their respective countries.
Here now are the top 10 finalists of the National Costume Award. They are the delegates from Canada, Honduras. Japan. Myanmar. South Africa. Tanzania. Vietnam.
We now have our top 10 finalists in the National Costume Award. But 3 of them stood out, and we will recognize them beginning with the third place. She is none other than the delegate from Tanzania.
Congratulations for our second place, and she is Miss Vietnam.
Delegates, you all look spectacular in your national costumes, but one of you was chosen as the best among the rest. That revelation is coming up in this video right now. The winner of our Best in National Costume is none other than the delegate from Ghana. Ghana is the winner. Ghana in first place.
To present the award for Best in National Costume is Mr. Kiyoshi Kimura, CEO of Kiyomura Corporation.
Congratulations to our winners! You all certainly presented your costumes with pride and elegance and are all deserving. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a huge round of applause for the winners of the Best in National Costume Award!
この後トップ20のファイナリストが発表されます。どうぞお楽しみください。
And now we keep our energy ramping up as we move forward to the announcement of the top 20. But before that, Right now, it's time to celebrate the birthday of a very lovely woman.
今日は私たちと司会を務めるアンドレアの27歳のお誕生日です。アンドレア、お誕生日おめでとう。
Today, November 27th, is the birthday of our dear Andrea Rubio. Ladies and gentlemen, delegates, and everyone here with us tonight, let's please sing a heartfelt happy birthday for Andrea. 3, 2, 1. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Andrea. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you so much. In my country, the happy birthday is like, ay, que noche tan preciosa. Is that, but anyway, it's a little bit long, so I'll not continue. Thank you so much. This is definitely the best birthday gift. So, arigato no gozaimasu.
And just as the night has turned even more joyful, sadly, it's time to make our first big cut as we announce our top 20. We begin with the 3 delegates who will enter the top 20 as the regional top vote winners. From Europe and Africa, our top vote winner is South Africa.
From my home continent, the top vote from the Americas is USA!
And from Asia Pacific, our top vote winner is Myanmar. And now we continue with our top 20 finalists. Next in our top 20 is Peru. And you are also part of the top 20, Miss Mexico.
Up next in our top 20 is Miss Canada. Next, please take your spot, Miss Thailand. You are still in the running for the crown, Miss Netherlands. Your journey continues tonight, Miss India. Congratulations, Miss Angola. You have made it to the top 20.
The judges have spoken. Welcome to the top 20, Zimbabwe. Still standing and still shining. Congratulations, Jamaica! Your dream lives on in the top 20. Dominican Republic! You are on your way to the crown. Indonesia! You are officially one of our top 20 semi-finalists. Colombia!
Joining them in the top 20 is Bolivia. Please claim your spot, Philippines. Your Miss International journey continues. Nicaragua! From your country to the top 10, Sri Lanka! And finally, you have earned your place in the top 20, Japan!
Top 20の皆様でございます。大きな拍手をお送りください。
Congratulations to our top 20 delegates!
To the delegates who did not advance, thank you for your heart, your hard work, and the beautiful way you represented your countries. We are truly grateful to you.
So, ladies and gentlemen, please listen to this very important announcement. From among the top 20, one delegate will automatically enter the top 10 with your help.
That's right, we are now opening the voting for the People's Choice Award via the official Miss International mobile app powered by Choicely. To everyone watching here and around the world, this is your chance to help your favorite delegate move straight into the top 10.
That is right. One vote can make a real difference tonight. So grab your phones now and start voting. We are excited to see who is your favorite delegate.
So please show your support and make your voice count. Online voting will officially close after the top 20 evening gown competition.
皆様、これより、ピープルズチョイス、皆様による投票を受け付けております。皆様の携帯、スマートフォンにて投票をお願いいたします。よろしくお願いします。
While our delegates get ready, let's get to know each of them even better. Every single one of these remarkable delegates has her talents, passions, and the unique details that make her stand out. Here are your top 20!
The Miss International 2025 panel brings together leaders in diplomacy, culture, the arts, and global representation. It is our honor to introduce this year's esteemed judges.
Please welcome Her Excellency Teolinda Rosa Rodriguez Coelho from the Embassy of the Republic of Angola in Japan.
本日の審査員の方々をご紹介いたしましょう。まずは中日アンゴラ共和国大使テオリンダ・ロサ・ロドリゲス・コーリオ閣下、よろしくお願いいたします。
Also joining our panel of judges is His Excellency Ogunsong Ertuğrul from the Embassy of the Republic of Turkey in Japan.
中日トルコ共和国大使オウズハ・エルトゥール閣下様、よろしくお願いいたします。
We also have with us Subapan Pichai Ronarong Songtram, chair of the Chao Phraya Express Boat Company Limited.
チャオプラヤエクスプレス船会社代表スパパンピチャイロナロンソンクラム様、よろしくお願いします。
Taking part in tonight's deliberations is the celebrated designer Junko Koshino, proud recipient of the Order of Culture.
世界的に人気を誇るデザイナー星野純子様、よろしくお願いいたします。
Adding insight and expertise to our panel is Ryohei Miyata, former commissioner of the Agency for Cultural Affairs, member of the Japan Art Academy, and Nitten representative director.
文化功労者日本芸術会員様の宮田良平様、よろしくお願いします。
And we are honored to welcome as our judge Kobori Sojitsu, the 13th Grand Master of the Enshu Sado School.
編集茶道宗介茶道家、そして13代目様の小堀宗実様、よろしくお願いします。
And please also welcome Tabata Hiroshi, former commissioner of the Japan Tourism Agency.
元国土交通省観光庁長官田畑博様、よろしくお願いいたします。
Joining our lineup of judges this evening, Ikenobo Senko, Ikenobo Headmaster Designate.
華家、池坊次期家元、池坊先行様、よろしくお願いいたします。
Also guiding the selection of our winners is Miss International 2024 Wendy Tantoy.
そしてミスインターナショナル2024、ヒュンティ・タンツイ様、Welcome!
And completing our panel is the chairperson of the International Cultural Association, Akemi Shimomura.
そしてミスカリ代表、学校法人ミスカリ学園理事長、下村明美様、よろしくお願いいたします。
A loud of applause for our judges. Thank you for lending your expert insight to Miss International 2025.
それではこれよりトップ20による水着審査に移りたいと思います。
All right, one more round of applause for our judges this evening. Now, we enter one of the most awaited moments of the night, the swimsuit competition. Here, confidence takes center stage. Strength, spirit, and individuality shine through every step. It's about celebrating the dedication and vitality each delegate brings to this stage. Let's begin the Miss
I'm going in.
Uplift the Sustainable Development Goals of the United Nations through the meaningful project of our delegates in their home countries.
During my reign, I deliver SDG number 5, that is gender equality. Now I'm truly curious which goals do our delegates are going to advocate. There are 17 sustainable development goals, so they could be working from quality education, good health and well-being to climate actions.
I cannot wait to see Andrea.
And neither can the rest of the world. Let us now watch the SDG initiatives of some of our delegates.
I was born in Rio Grande do Sul, the southernmost state of Brazil. Here, we grow up learning to respect the land that feeds us. That's why today I wear my traditional gaúcha dress as a symbol of my origins and my pride. As a beauty queen, as a citizen, and as a human being, I carry with me the duty to use my visibility to support causes that change lives. During the floods, I was on the front line, helping collect and distribute clothes, food, and water. And as a woman, I know the daily battles we face to be respected. This project is a reminder that respect is not a favor, it's a right. Beauty is temporary, but impact is eternal. When beauty meets purpose, it becomes empathy.
My name is Catalina Duque Abreu, and I have the honor and privilege to represent my stunning country, Colombia, in Miss International 2025 by using my voice to lead with purpose and convinced that education is the way forward. That is where my inspiration is born, to create concrete and transformative social projects that empower girls and young women to shine with authenticity, confidence, and humility. I have developed 3 educational projects. The first one, The Golden Queen, More Than Beauty, an illustrated story that teaches that true beauty comes from within, from respect, kindness, and empathy. And the third, direct work with communities through the social mission of the National Beauty Pageant that has a legacy of more than 90 years. True education doesn't just teach, it transforms. We don't need to be heroes, it's enough to become a better version of who we were yesterday, our golden version.
From the heart of Central America, a five-star country full of culture, diversity, and traditions. I'm Irma Handal, Miss International Honduras 2025. Today, Honduras faces one of the greatest challenges of our century, climate change. That's why I created Seeds of Change, a social project that educates children about the importance of protecting our planet. I'm also collaborating with a recycling plant in Honduras, which worked hand in hand with us to promote sustainability and ensure our resources are preserved for future generations. Seeds of Change not only seeks to transform reality in Honduras, but also to plant hope and knowledge in the hearts of those living far from home. It's about using my voice to sow change, inspire others, and build a brighter and sustainable future for all.
Namaste. My name is Rush Sindhu and I am Miss International India 2025. I am a mental health advocate and I have been working on various projects like gender equality, violence-free society by conducting workshops in schools and colleges. I strongly advocate for men's mental health and also provide GAD-9 and GAD-7 generalized anxiety disorder tests at free of cost with evaluation and treatment plans. As I embark on this journey of mine at Miss International, I really wish, hope, and dream to bring my causes on a global platform to work on them stronger, better, and as much as beautifully that as I can.
Miss Melissa Safiera, Miss International Indonesia 2025. Since 2019, I've been working on a movement close to my heart, the Happiness Project Indonesia. This project created to bring joy, dignity, and also a connection to our elderly. And as I spend more time with them, I realized that they need a green space to stimulate their senses and keep their minds active, so they won't fall down into the darkness of dementia. That's why I built the elderly garden, Taman Lansia. As a doctor, I realized that a beautiful space is not enough. It has to be functional too. It has to be a green sanctuary where they can walk barefoot on reflexology stones to stimulate their nerves. When people are healthy, both physically and mentally, they have the strength to care for others. Good health and well-being are where true sustainability begins. At first, I thought I was the one bringing them happiness, but in the end, they were the ones who brought it back to me. Like the sakura tree that blooms after the coldest winter. Their laughter reminded me that joy always finds its way back when it's shared with others.
Since I was a little girl, I grew up with very little. And I know how hard it can feel to face life without someone by your side. That is why it has always been my dream to create projects that empowers children and celebrate their voices. Because when children grow up healthy and educated, they shine with confidence and purpose. My project is called The Kindness of Voyage. I called it a voyage because healing and helping others is a journey, not a destination. Through this project, I want to create safe spaces for children and young adults to learn and express themselves. A voyage means movement that connects hearts, and kindness is a ship that carries us through life's storms. And I want those ripples to keep flowing to build a kindness that's sustainable, not just for today, but for the generations to come.
Hi, I am Verónica Iglesias.
Everyone to take action.
Quality education is the foundation for breaking the cycle of poverty and ensuring that every child, no matter where they are born, has the chance to reach their full potential.
Together with TEGEV, one of Turkey's leading NGOs in education, through this meaningful initiative, we were able to cover 65 children's one-year education costs. I want to empower, encourage, and support them to access quality education.
Has overcome my own mental health struggles, and as a professional clinical counselor, I know we can prevent this global issue. It's why I launched my initiative, Roots of Resilience, which emphasizes community action, education, and resources for mental health services. Today, I support others through psychoeducation on my social media through my weekly counselor chats, participation in community events to raise support, conversations with our community members about mental health and boosting it. This initiative not only upholds the global mission for global peace under the UN Sustainable Development Goal number 3 for wellness, it prioritizes the core strength in our fight for international healing: connection. Facing mental illness alone is scary, but when we stand together in community, we grow deeper roots in our resilience.
Jambo, my name is Frida Mothoni Karaoke. I am a climate champion, I am an environmentalist, I am a farmer, and I am the founder and the president of Green Age Warriors. Education has really opened up my eyes. It has really opened me up to opportunities. So it's really important for me to go back to their communities and be able to speak about education. In efforts to that, I have co-authored a children's book called Stories by the Fireplace. My community is resilient and has been at the front lines of the harsh effects of climate change. To stop deforestation. That led to me also starting my initiative, that is the Green Age Warriors. I am a child of the community, and so I believe in partnership for the goals. Together we can walk further. At the end of it all, together it creates a ripple effect that brings change.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you all know, a person can communicate quite effectively just by the clothes they wear, including their personality, birthplace, and even their goals. And tonight, our top 20 semifinalists are about to prove that with their fashion choices. So, with everyone back on stage, this is also your last chance to support your favorite for the People's Choice Award, because voting will officially close. Their gowns. And at this point, I would like to announce that the People's Choice voting is now officially closed.
これにて一般投票を終了させていただきます。
As we arrive at this exciting point of the night, our very own queen, Tang Tsui, will share her story herself. It has been an incredibly busy year for her, and that beautiful crown traveling far and wide. Now, let's take a closer look at her reign as Miss International.
Vietnam, Liti Tang Thuy!
As you can see, all of our delegates are now back on stage, and that means we are about to celebrate some truly outstanding achievements. It's time to recognize the exceptional delegates who stood out in different areas of the competition.
Every delegate has shown beauty, strength, and purpose. But for these special awards, we honor those who made a remarkable impact in a specific category. And joining us in presenting the special award is Miss International 2024 fourth runner-up, Sophie Kilana!
これより特別賞の受賞をいたします。そしてプレゼンテーションしてくださるのはミスインターナショナル2024第4位に輝いたソフィー・キラナ様です。
We begin with the award that highlights both advocacy and action. The Best Sustainable Development Goal Initiative goes to the delegate whose initiatives truly made a difference. The delegate from Kenya.
最初に輝いたのは Miss SDGs Beauty 優勝を果たしたのはケニアの方でございます。
Our next award celebrates kindness and sisterhood. This is an award chosen from the heart. Our Miss Friendship is Miss Japan!
続きましてミスフレンドシップに選ばれたのはミスジャパン。
Now, we honor a delegate who impressed us with skill, passion, and stage presence during the talent show held on November 21st. The award for Best Talent goes to Cook Islands.
最も才能のある賞に輝いたのはクックアイランド出身のミス・クックアイランド。
Grace, poise, and timeless beauty take center stage in our next award. The title of Miss Elegance is given to Czech Republic!
最もエレガンスのある賞に輝いたチェックリパブリックの方に大きな拍手をお送りください。
Now, I'm sure, Momi, you and many of our audience members tonight love taking pictures, and our delegates snapped a lot of photos during their stay here in Japan. Our next award goes to the delegate that the camera loves the most, our Miss Photogenic, and she is Russia!
最もフォトジェニックな賞に輝いたのはロシア出身のミス・ラシア。
And now we celebrate strength, confidence, and outstanding form. Our Miss Fitness is Dominican Republic!
ミス・フィットネスに輝いたのはドミニカ・リパブリック。
Our next award goes to the delegate who impressed us with her grace and style, our Best in Evening Gown. The award goes to Miss Bangladesh.
そして先ほど行われたイブニングガウンの審査の優勝者は Miss Bangladesh。
The next awards that we will hand out are really special for the delegates because they choose the winners among themselves.
That's right, Momi. Earlier tonight, we asked our delegates to name who they believe should be our continental queens. And now it's time to find out their choices. We begin with the title Miss International Europe. And it goes to Miss United Kingdom.
ここからは大陸ごとの代表といたします。Miss International ヨーロッパ代表、優勝を果たしたのは Miss United Kingdom。
I wonder who our African delegates choose to be their queen. Let's find out. Our Miss International Africa is Miss Zimbabwe.
Miss International アフリカ代表 Miss Zimbabwe。
And now we head to the Americas, quite a large group. Our Miss International America is Turks and Caicos.
Miss International アメリカ大陸代表 Turks and Caicos。
And finally, the queen of my home continent. I will not keep you all waiting. Our Miss International Asia Pacific is Miss Macau.
そして Miss International アジア代表優勝を果たしたのは Miss Macau。
Congratulations to all our continental winners! Delegates, you have done an excellent job of choosing your queens. And from the queens here on the stage, we are all about to meet the very best of the best. I believe our friend Andrea can tell us who they are.
What an unforgettable evening. While our stage gets ready for the next milestone, I'm here with a very special guest that I'm sure you already know. With us is Miss International 2024 fourth runner-up Sophie Kirana from Indonesia.
Yes, I'm from Indonesia. Hello, Andrea. Hello, Japan. Konbanwa.
Konbanwa. You look stunning. And you're so sweet. I'm so proud that you're here. And we wanted to ask you some questions. You ready?
I am ready.
Always ready. What can you say about this year's delegates?
Oh, wow. I think every year is always amazing to see all of the beautiful girls up there. And I'm very proud of them because they bring purpose here to Miss International. They want to champion the sustainable development goals, which is that's our main objective. So I'm very proud of the girls.
I love it. What advice would you give to our next queen?
Oh, my advice is that I really hope that they continue what they're doing at their hometown and continue to inspire everyone around the world, especially with the SDG purpose that they're bringing to the Miss International. I hope that they continue to spread the positivity.
And I'm sure you have a lot to say with this question. What is your most unforgettable experience during your reign?
Oh, do I have to pick one? Wait, okay, so I just came back from Brazil for the COP30. It is for the United Nations Climate Change Conference. And if it wasn't for because of the Miss International, I wouldn't be there in the Brazil. So I would like to thank Miss International organization for this amazing opportunity to bring me back to the Brazil. So it's always amazing.
And it's amazing to have you here in Japan. Thank you, my queen, for being here and to keep the Miss International spirit alive. Your grace and your legacy guide every woman who walks in this stage. So, in just a moment, we move to one of the most awaited parts of the night. Let us go back to the stage where Mommy and Max are ready to announce the top 10 finalists. You ready?
I am very ready.
I'm nervous. Let's go.
Thank you, Andrea. This is the moment and everyone has been waiting for. We now present the top 10 finalists.
Each finalist will step forward to the center stage and deliver a short speech on their chosen sustainable development goal. This is their moment to speak from the heart and show the advocacy they hope to champion.
それでは、これより一般投票の優勝者、並びにトップ10の発表を行っていきたいと思います。
And now we begin with a very special honor. This delegate got the highest number of public votes in our Grover fan voting. She will get the People's Choice Award, and she will become the first finalist to enter the top 10.
Our people's choice is Miss Myanmar. Please come forward and share your SDG initiative.
一般投票に輝いた優勝者は、Miss Myanmar。To present the People's Choice Award is Miss International 2024 fourth runner-up, Sophie Kirana. Thank you so very much.
When I was a young girl, I dealt with anxiety and depression, and they were inappropriate moments where no child should ever face. And kindness is the one that healed me. And that is why my project is based on SDG 3 and 4. If we were to invest in children's education and welfare, we will make a cycle of kindness that lasts so for generations to generations. And that is the true desire that I really want to bring back to my country. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Miss Myanmar. Now we will continue to announce our top 10 finalists.
Our next finalist is Miss Sri Lanka.
As Miss International Sri Lanka, my heart beats for two causes: breast cancer awareness and the importance of education. Breast cancer does not only take lives, it takes the arms that raised us, the voices that raised us, and the dreams that are yet to come. Not because it cannot be fought, but because many women choose to suffer in silence. So it is our duty to educate, because when we educate one girl, a generation rises. Because beauty with a purpose is not only seen, but it is also felt. Thank you. Arigatou gozaimasu.
Joining them in the top 10 is
Konbanwa. 270 million children around the world today are stuck in poverty and gender inequality simply because they cannot read or write. Over the last 3 years, I have dedicated my life to championing for children's education so we can give them the tools they need today to change the world tomorrow. Thank you.
Our next delegate has also secured a top 10 position, and they are Miss Dominican Republic.
Konbawa. Japan has reminded me that true greatness is in service. And my brother, with Asperger, had taught me that every life deserves dignity. That's why I work with SDGs, health, education, and equality. Is that if I get the privilege of being your Miss International, I will serve the world by creating bridges of cultures. And my only wish is to give back all the blessings I've received. Narakao Villaoki. Arigatou gozaimasu.
please take your spot. Miss Bolivia!
Thousands of women are unemployed. I was one of them, but I turned my challenges into strength. Through HANA Women Blooming in Leadership, I've been helping women to rise as leaders, to create their own opportunities, and to become an unstoppable force of change. Yume no chikara o shinjite ganbarimasu. Arigatou gozaimasu.
The crown is still within reach for our next top 10. Miss Colombia.
Education transforms lives. My initiatives, the Golden Queen book, the Golden Club podcast, and my social work in Colombia are aligned with SDG number 4 because we have to teach people to empower them and to shine within and their light to be shown into the entire world. Arigato gozaimasu.
And you are also advancing to the top 10. Miss Zimbabwe!
I believe that education is the heartbeat to progress. When we advance SDG number 4, quality education, we eradicate SDG number 1 and number 2, no poverty, zero hunger. And we attain SDG number 8, economic growth and decent work. Through my initiative, the Help a Child Save a Nation, we are currently paying school fees for 172 kids in Africa. And my dream is to reach 1 million goals because I believe that education is the most powerful tool that one can use to change the world. Thank you so much. Konbanwa.
Congratulations to our next top 10 finalist, Miss Nicaragua.
Konbawa. When I was 4 years old, I developed a condition that is called alopecia. This condition made me feel so small, less beautiful, and less valuable. But I decided that I want to turn this pain into a strength, and it becomes my purpose. My purpose is to inspire others and to show them how far can we get when we decided to trust in ourselves. Arigato gozaimasu.
You are a part of the top 10. Miss Indonesia!
Konbanwa, Japan. The value of happiness in Indonesia comes from the harmony between its people, nature, and love. By uplifting the SDG number 3, good health and well being, it reminds me that health isn't only about physical, but it's a reflection of the inner peace within. So today, let's make a new harmony and love. Look at the person beside you and give them a little smile of yours. Because together, with Miss International, we can make the world smiles. Thank you. Kokoro kara kanshou
And completing our top 10 finalists, Miss Philippines. Please come forward to share your SDG advocacy.
Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Being the only one among my 16 siblings to finish college is one of the proudest and grateful moments in my life. And to pay my community forward, I created my project, Dream Readers in the Philippines, focused on quality education and partnership for the goals, which are SDG 4 and 17. Because I hope to see every children stand tall like Mount Fuji and to ensure that no child will ever suffer the same way that I do. Kokoro kara kanshi shitemasu. Hontou ni arigatou gozaimashita.
Congratulations to our top 10. And thank you for sharing your strong and inspiring words.
Your voices show the true purpose of Miss International. The journey continues as we move closer to crowning our new queen.
ただいまトップ10の発表、そしてそれぞれの SDGs に対する取り組みについてお話をしていただきました。
To our delegates who will not move to the next stage, thank you very much for representing your countries with pride.
Toward the crown.
続きましてトップ5の発表です。
Ladies and gentlemen, let's meet our top 5 finalists. Our first finalist is Miss Philippines. Joining her in the top 5, Miss Zimbabwe. Our third finalist is Miss Indonesia. Here is our fourth finalist. Miss Bolivia. And completing our top 5 finalists. Miss Colombia. Congratulations to our top 5! To the delegates who are ending their journey tonight, thank you for your strength, your heart, and your beautiful representation of your countries. You have made Miss International 2025 truly unforgettable. And now, we proceed to another first in this pageant's history. This year, we shall be conducting a final question and answer round, where our top 5 finalists will each answer the same question within a 45-second time limit, after which our judges will determine their final ranking. To ensure fairness, they will be given noise-canceling headphones so they cannot hear the question in advance. So delegates, when you hear this sound, that means that your time is up. Good luck to all of you.
今大会初めて続きました Q&A コンテストに移りたいと思います。トップ5の皆様には同じ質問に45秒以内に答えていただきます。お互いの答えが聞こえないようにヘッドフォンをしていただきます。皆様頑張ってください。
Go. All right, here we go. Oh, nope. We still have one more. Okay. So, to the delegates, just to be sure, finalists, can you hear me? No? Okay. All right. Audience, are you ready? Could you hear that? Okay. I think they work. We shall begin with our first finalist, the delegate from Philippines. The question is, if you were to describe your entire Miss International experience to your family and loved ones, what would you tell them?
よろしくお願いします。I will tell to my mama that I just gained 79 more siblings among my 16 siblings back home. Miss International taught me to be selfless, and it taught me the value of having friends from all around the world. And I am so grateful for this opportunity because I learned to help everyone in here, everyone who needs my help. And above all, it made me a better person, a human that cares, because I was able to create my project. And with that, it is my tribute to all the people who helped me, because thank you so much.
Thank you. Our next delegate, Miss Zimbabwe. Still can't hear me? Okay, great. The question is, if you were to describe your entire Miss International experience to your family and loved ones, what would you tell them?
Thank you. I would say this experience has been empowering. As a woman of color, I've been in spaces and rooms where I've been undermined because of the color of my skin and the texture of my hair. But Miss International has taught me that you can cheer all women and there's enough room for everybody. I came in as a young woman with hopes, but I'm standing before you as a young woman with a purpose, ready to serve, ready to lead, and ready to cheer all women who dare to dream, because I am a strong, powerful African Black woman. Thank you.
Thank you. Our next delegate, Miss Indonesia. The question is, if you were to describe your entire Miss International experience to your family and loved ones, what would you tell them?
Konbanwa, Japan. I still remember when I got to the audition of my national competition, my mom asked me, what is the international pageant that I want to compete in? And back then, I answered, and I will always be answering this with Miss International. And yeah, I'm here together with the rest beautiful, gorgeous women, showing up to my mother that my choice is right. Because here in Miss International, we don't need to be pretending to be someone else. We just need to show who I am, but the best version of myself. And Miss International taught me that we don't need.
Sorry, your time is up. Thank you.
Thank you.
Our next delegate, Miss Bolivia. The question is, if you were to describe your entire Miss International experience to your family and loved ones, what would you tell them?
Konbanwa. Since the first time, since the moment I won crowned, I have been learning about the Japanese culture. In my first meeting with an ambassador of Japan in Bolivia, he told me the three pillars of the Japanese culture: responsibility, resilience, and kindness. In this Miss International, I have seen all my sisters grow as women, as humans, and now see me grow too. That teach me that I need to believe in myself as much as I believe in others, and that's what I want to inspire. Thank
Sorry, your
you
time
so
is up.
much.
Thank you very much. Thank you. And finally, Miss Colombia. The question is, if you were to describe your entire Miss International experience to your family and loved ones, what would you tell them?
My family is actually here with me today, so I'll say it directly to them. I used to think that the big moments were the only ones that mattered. But learning about Japanese culture, I've learned about mono no awari, about the little things. Just how the leaves fall in autumn and they make things beautiful. How kids hug me and they smile at me. And how every yummy, tasty ramen I have reminds me to have a glorious life and to enjoy every single moment. I'm so thankful for being here and I'm having so much fun. Arigato gozaimasu.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a huge round of applause for the excellent answers from all of our top 5 delegates. And that concludes tonight's Q&A competition. Now, as we continue this unforgettable evening, it's time for a moment filled with reflection and heart. I want to turn it over to Andrea.
Thank you, Max. Last year, Vietnam made history by winning its first ever international crown. And I had the honor of crowning the woman who made that happen for her proud country. And now, it is my privilege to welcome back on stage our reigning queen. Ladies and gentlemen, for the last time, Miss International 2024, Tan Tui!
先ほどの質疑応答によって私たちは
Thank you.
On my last day wearing this prestigious Miss International crown, I would like to express my gratitude to the Miss International organization. Thank you, Mrs. Akamisi Mamura. Thank you, all the honorable judges, Mr. Stefan Diaz, and the entire Miss International support team backstage. Thanks to this title, I have a chance to explore the world, expand and elevate my sustainable project, SDG number 6, not only in my country, but have also had a chance to bring my clean water projects to one of the countries that in greatest need in the world, Angola, Africa. Thank you all the audiences around the world. Because of your support, I accomplished so much more than I ever imagined. Cảm ơn công ty Sen Vàng và team Thanh Thủy vì đã luôn sát cánh để nhiệm kỳ của Thủy thật rực rỡ và ý nghĩa. Cảm ơn toàn thể khán giả Việt Nam vì đã luôn yêu thương và ủng hộ Thủy trên mọi chặng đường. Cho nên dù bước tới nơi đâu, Thủy cũng không quên thể hiện niềm tự hào với màu cờ trên shirts của mình, rằng mình đến từ Việt Nam. Looking back on the past year, my journeys were neither too short nor too long because it was simply complete in every way. Looking toward the future, I will continue to ground and carry forward my mission of inspiring others with the purpose of helping women from every corner of the world believe in themselves and cultivate themselves elegance, wisdom, and compassion, the very qualities that embody woman power. 日本の皆さん、いつも私を温かく迎え入れてくださりありがとうございます。新潟で食べたお米や加賀での温泉体験のように何度も戻ってきたくなる思い出を作ってくれた日本に心から感謝しています。Xin cảm ơn.
Miss International 2024タントゥイ様のラストウォークとなります。
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Miss International 2024, Queen Tan Tui.
Tonight has truly been a celebration of unity and purpose. Thank you to everyone who supported our mission to promote harmony among nations and to help advance the Sustainable Development Goals.
Now we invite all our delegates back for our stage for the most meaningful moments of this evening as we offer our token of gratitude.
This special flower offering will be accompanied by the beautiful voice of our guest artist, Michael Bodine.
Michael is renowned singer based here in Tokyo, a two-time champion of Nippon TV's Nodojiman the World, and a performance whose music has graced many respected stages in Japan. And of all of us, for the pageant fan from all over the world, thanks so much. And you?
Oh, I am just incredibly honored to be able to be here, be sharing the stage with you. And I was fortunate enough to do this last year, and we made history then as well. And I believe that we are going to make history again this evening. But which way it's going to go, we do not know. So, Andrea, you've been in this position many times before. What is everybody thinking right now?
There are a lot of emotions, right, girls? But you should be so proud of yourself just to be here. It's a huge opportunity. So let's give a round of applause to all of the delegates. They all deserve it.
So we are just moments away, but the results are not in yet. As you can tell, our judges have excused themselves and they are making final deliberations, final preparations, probably arguing amongst themselves, possibly because this is such a hard decision to make. And we would like to thank once again our judges for their extreme patience and diligence under the pressure that they must be under to make a decision from amongst this crowd.
それでは間もなく優勝者の皆さんの発表となります。まずはトップ5の皆さんにご入場いただきました。
And now we have our top 5 back on stage with us, and we are moments away from crowning our queen. So this year we had a lot of firsts, and I have to say that the Q&A was extremely nerve-wracking. Are you sure that you couldn't hear my questions? Because I have a pretty loud voice, no? Those are really good noise-canceling headphones. Fantastic. All right, well, we are going to see if we're going to continue that particular tradition next year, but hey, who knows? We'll find out. Andrea,
You
can I
get
ask?
nervous at the Q&A?
I-
Also,
Of course, I am nervous
feel
this
the
entire
pressure.
time. I am nervous this entire time. I am just, nerve-wracking. Andrea, did you hear the question that we were asking?
I
everybody?
didn't because I was just running backstage and trying to put all the girls here and to be ready is just a rush. But it's part of what is life and what is a final gala for any beauty content.
Yes, and Momi, did you hear the question?
Yes, I just hear the question and hear the all speeches for the girls. It was amazing. If I was on the stage, I will blacked out for sure. So congratulations, everyone.
It's hard. I think it's the hardest part.
I
For
know.
me, it was.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back, our judges are back, and we are moments away from crowning our queen, our new Miss International.
Max, I cannot wait. I'm so excited to meet her, and I will not wait too long. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, we present to you your top 5.
This reminds me of my year and it just gives me chills. But we are here for this, right? So we should first announce our runners up. And to help present the awards, let's welcome back Miss International 2024 Fourth runner-up, Sophie Kirana. Now, we will begin with our fourth runner-up. Our fourth runner-up is Philippines!
第4位に輝いたのは Miss Philippines。冊子の想定をしてくださるのは2024年ミスインターナショナルソフィー・キラナ様です。
Now, our third runner up, and she is Miss Indonesia!
第3位に輝いたのはミスインドネシア。第3位に輝いたミスインドネシアに大きな拍手をお送りください。
Only 3 delegates remain. And we should now announce our second runner-up. And our second runner-up is Bolivia!
第2位に輝いたのはミスボリビア。失礼いたしました。ただいま、今、賞をかけているのは第3位の方でございます。申し訳ございません。第3位に輝いたのはミスボリビア。大きな拍手をお送りください。
And we are now down to our final two, the last two in the running. Delegates, please come forward. We are going to find out which one of you is our new queen. The name I will announce first is our new Miss International. Miss International 2025 is... Miss Colombia!
Miss International 2025優勝は Miss Colombia!
We would also like to recognize our first runner-up, Miss Zimbabwe.
そして第2位に輝いたのが Miss Zimbabwe.
Hearts united, hand in hand. Together we shine across the land. Bold and fearless, strong and true. The world is brighter because of you. Keep on women.
Once again, our new Miss International 2025 is Miss Colombia!
Raise them high, dreams are written in the sky.
And now, Miss International 2024, Kang Sui will crown our new queen. She will be joined by the chairperson of the International Cultural Association, Akemi Shimomura.
A crown of life.
冠の贈呈は2024年ミスインターナショナル担当医に贈呈していただきます。共に国際文化協会会長下村明美様に贈呈いただきます。
Hearts united, hand in hand. Together we shine across the land. Bold and fearless, strong and true. The world is brighter because of you. Keep on women, raise them high. Dreams are written in the sky. Three things come to mind. We sing culture, education, understanding. Miss International field.
An incredible night, a fantastic journey to our newly crowned Miss International 2025. This is your moment. Please step forward and share your first words with us as our new queen.
Thank you so much to everyone. But before, I would like to bow to all of my girls. Miss International really is a sisterhood. We're a family. It's the most perfect pageant out there that makes me believe that pageants still have a purpose. We're more than beauty. We are united, and I'm happy. I'm extremely happy. Thank you so much to Colombia. Gracias, Colombia. Lo logramos. Arigato gozaimasu.
Cheer on women, raise them high. Dreams are written in the sky. Three things come to mind. We sing culture.
Thank you so much for those words. May we now invite our top 5 finalists to come together at the center stage for a photo.
A crown of love, a crown of life.
Ladies and gentlemen, we proudly present Miss International 2025 and her runners-up. Please give them a huge round of applause.
Cheer on women, raise them high. Dreams are written in the sky. Three things come to mind. We sing culture.
This has been a very beautiful night filled with culture, purpose, and sisterhood. To all our delegates, thank you very much for sharing your voices and your dreams for the contribution to make the world a better place. 本日はお越しいただき誠にありがとうございました。
Congratulations to our new Miss International 2025 and to every woman who stood on this stage. You have inspired us with your strength and dedication. Thank you so much. Kokoro kara kanchaしております. ¡Felicitaciones, Colombia!
To everyone here in Tokyo, Japan at the Yoyogi National Stadium, and to everybody watching all around the world, thank you for joining us for the celebration of Miss International 2025!
Dreams are written in the sky. Three things come to mind. We sing culture, education, understanding. Miss International, feel the night. A crown of love, a crown of light. Crown of light. Hearts united, hand in hand. Together we shine across the land. Bold and fearless, strong and true. The world is brighter because of you. Keep our women, raise them high. Dreams are written in the sky. Three things come to mind. We sing culture, education, understanding. Miss International, feel the night. A crown of love, a crown of light. A crown of love. Step into the spotlight here beside. Power and beauty light the way. Voices of passion shining free. Together we make history. Keep on women, raise them high. Dreams are written in the sky. Three things come to mind. We sing culture, education, understanding. Miss International.